What's going on, YouTube? Kentucky here, bringing you another Wi-Fi battle. This is another one of those matches for the Draft League format tournament. I wanted to record this one live, but my microphone said no, we're not going to record audio today. So I have to do it over a commentary over the battle video. I apologize. Next time I'll be sure to make sure all my settings are correct. Luckily for me, Christian went ahead and saved the battle video. I'm going to do my best to commentate over this. It's been 4 days since the battle. I'll try to remember as much as I can. Without any further ado, let's get into this. I am looking fine though. I'll go ahead and lead with my Gallade, my Assault Vest Augustus, and he leads out Ferrothorn. I believe I click Drain Punch here just to get some good damage off. Oh, I click Knock Off actually, get rid of the leftovers. I Drain Punch later. I wasn't ready. I was expecting like spikes or something, but he goes ahead and T-Waves me, which that's still a bit scary. That's when things started feeling a bit dicey. So he goes ahead and switches out Ferrothorn into his Lele. I know this is confusing, guys. Everything's from his perspective. Drain Punch is not gonna do. It does more than I thought it would, to be fair. But I get my HP back from after the Iron Barb's damage. Oh yeah, I remember this part. I am Assault Vest, so I'm gonna live this. But this turn right here made me feel absolutely awful. Oh, look at all that crisp damage. Oh my god. Oh god. That was so much damage. And he sends out Dragonite here. I do pack Ice Punch on Gallade, so this is gonna hurt. He goes ahead and D-dances up, which I have things in the back that can tank a +1 outrage. Even with the multi-scale protecting him, that does so much damage. This is where he kills me. Outrage. I send out my P2, which does pack Ice Beam to finish off this Dragonite and can tank any hit he wants to hit me with. And I actually get multi-scale to tank even more. So, relatively speaking, that does nothing. And Ice Beam is going to be able to pick up the KO here. Second Terrain's going to disappear, and here comes Rotom Heat. Oh yeah, this is another series of turns that made me feel bad. You'll see. I send out Rampage, which is my Rhydon. We're going to be able to take this pretty well. Now he has no choice here but to keep going for overheats or switch out, or maybe use a Will-O-Wisp, but he does switch back out into Ferrothorn. And we're gonna be able to get our rocks up here. At this point, I kind of know Rhydon's done his job. All I was really meant to do was get rocks up in the first place to break the multi-scale of the Dragonite and bring that Charizard down to 50%. I just fire off a little weak Earthquake, and Power Whip is going to blow this Rhydon into the next dimension. And I send out my Porygon 2, and it does pack HP Fire, so it will be a dead Ferrothorn if he decides to stay in. And we get Iron Barbs, which is another interesting thing. I love Trace on Porygon 2. And there's the Hidden Power Fire, gonna knock out this Ferrothorn. Here comes Starmie to go ahead and spin away these rocks. I do carry T-Bolt as well on this Porygon, specifically for the Starmie. He's gonna take some Iron Barbs here. And this Thunderbolt should kill after Iron Barbs and Life Orb damage. Yeah, that's a dead Starmie. If he was more of a bulk invested Starmie, he might have lived, I think. It's not Stab, Thunderbolt. Here comes Rotom Heat again. Porygon 2 can't really touch this thing. And there, oh yeah, here's the dodges. I keep dodging these overheats here. If I'm not mistaken, I dodge a total of 2 or 3 overheats throughout this entire battle. Does a ton of damage, but we should live the next one thanks to that special attack drop. T-Bolt just for damage, no matter how little it is. And we actually dodged the second overheat, which may or may not have killed us. I don't think it would have, but we get the recover off, so we're guaranteed to live. Porygon 2 is just being an annoyance in this battle. I'm gonna withdraw P2 and send out Dimitri, which is my screen's Meowstic. Now, his draft consisted of Charizard Y, Alolan Ninetales, Alolan Sandslash, and Castform, so I knew either way, no matter what team decided to bring Sun or Hail, he was going to bring some form of weather. So this Meowstic does indeed, I kept Rain Dance on it so I could mess with it a little. And he struggles. I'm not sure why he didn't have more moves. I forgot to ask him. I don't know why he didn't have more things. Unless he's like choiced. He's probably choiced. And he ran out of overheats. Here comes the Charizard Y. Now, this rain pays off immensely because he can't get boosted flamethrowers or fire blasts, and he can't fire solar beams on one turn to take out my Milotic. This prankster Rain Dance really came in clutch. Heat Wave's gonna do next to nothing, probably. Yep, that did nothing. At this point, Dimitri's done his job. I'm just gonna let him die to the Charizard. Gets the crit, doesn't really matter. That was a dead Meowstic. Here comes Maya the Milotic to finish this off with a quick Scald. I think the only way he would have won this battle, the battle here, at this point at least, is if he flinched out my entire team. Oh yeah, he actually lived the first Scald. Not surprising though. I mean, my Milotic's special attack stat isn't crazy high, but it's in the rain boost, and stab, and that's gonna finish off this battle. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching. Thanks for your time. I'm sorry. I'll try to have this battle or have more live battles. It's just that my audio decided not to work when I recorded this. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all later.